Okay. Calling the meeting to order at 7:15. Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yeah, creeps. I'll take it personally. Okay. Channing is not able to be here this evening. He asked me to chair the meeting. Okay. So we'll start with the minutes from last meeting, which was the March 11th meeting. Did everyone review them?
March 2021?
Yes. March 11th, 2021, yeah.
The last official meeting. Bethany, it's Bethany, not Bethany. Do you need a pen that works?
Come on, you worked 29 hours.
You got it?
There's 50 of them up there now. Thank you.
951.
Thank you. Oh, I missed your Y on there, I guess.
Okay. It's Bethany, not Bethany. Forgot the line.
Yeah, I found it when you said it.
Oh, all right.
I think I did it right in the new business. Okay. Anybody see anything else?
I don't see any corrections. I think it looks good.
Normally I send them to my proofreader.
I was gonna say, you can do how's that?
I did. So one fix. So would someone make a motion to accept the minutes with one correction?
Accept the minutes as written.
Just like that.
Okay.
Call for a vote.
Great. Anybody have any problem with that? Are all in favor?
We weren't here.
Yeah.
So it's just us, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because that was the Zoom, right?
Yeah. Okay, so that means we can't accept the minutes because we don't have a quorum to review them.
Close. Oh, sorry about that. That's right, it happens.
Okay, so we will hold that over for the next meeting, I guess, and I'll fix it in the meantime. Okay. Treasurer's report.
Okay, treasurer's report. Pretty much the same as it was in March, except we've now spent some money. Yeah. So as far as the town goes, we've got basically $1,800 in the general account, $34,56.67 in the special account, and $1,597.65 in the gifts account for a total of $68,54.32. The commitments, so I've been purchasing stuff here. Our commitments account right now has $621.79. We take that away from our 1,800 budget. We have money to spend yet, $1,178.21. And so we have other things. We have the printing we're going to do. I've got photographs now, so we get new cards. And then I've got those other documents, the list of the settlers. So there's a bunch of other things we're going to print. I'll do them all at once. And I don't have an estimate for that, but it's not going to be horrendous. So Channing's idea of fixing that sign, there's money there for that. I told you that.
redoing the little folder?
We'll have to do that after we get, we don't have time to get it done before the 30th, I don't think. Do we? I mean,
It wouldn't take long to get it.
Won't take long to print.
I would think you just could take it over to Minuteman and ask them to just put the photo, a new photo on the front if you're gonna do that.
possible.
It's worth a try. We could do that.
Is it on the front?
You know, unless you're gonna leave it the way it is, that's all.
Well, the front, it's an inside picture, isn't it?
I didn't know if you were gonna, you just.
Oh, yeah, it's on the front.
Please, yeah, we're gonna replace that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then,
We can't, I tried to have these printed, have them scanned, resolution is,
yeah, we
you
need to.
scan, and they said we can't print them.
And we don't have the file for that?
no, I don't think we do.
Okay. We don't have the original photo.
Can I see that?
I'm sure. I don't know when that
We
photo
had
was,
the
when that was made,
Yes.
I'm assuming Chris.
Chris did that.
original photo won't do any good either, because I can't scan.
No, I know, but I just didn't know,
Scan this.
like, whenever
If we
this
had
is
a digital
made,
photo, that would be
where
okay.
that file.
This is fine anyway. Don't you think it's fine?
Oh,
It's
And
the
that's-
guy who
that's
that's
also
part
what's
that's the
probably
most important, I guess.
I didn't know.
I really, I look, I don't have any more of these laying all over the place, just the ones that are in here in the drawer.
Well, that's good.
But
Yeah.
What's the matter?
well, I take some of these things home because it's dry in my house year round. It doesn't freeze and get humid,
Oh.
and then the paper, the paper
Curls.
starts looking like that.
Yeah.
And then when we need them, I bring them over here.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
And Jan knows where they are in the house, so when I get run over by a bus.
Yeah, they're
just
in a
go
box
right there.
somewhere in a closet.
Maybe
Careful on
Jess-
that tiny
maybe
tar.
Jess knows where they are.
Hasn't made me a map of the house yet, so not really sure. Maybe a map.
It's a very large.
I mean, I suppose
house.
technically, just for this, you don't need to worry about it right now, do you think? I mean, we need these, that's what we really
Yeah.
need.
You got enough of these? Those?
Well, no, we have to get more printed, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we have to redo that, then we'll have to just redo it. I mean, we can take another picture of the house.
Yeah, because here's a question.
Ideally-
Does anybody have the file for this?
No.
No, that's the issue.
Well, nobody has anything like that because it all went with Chris.
Chris,
Yeah.
do you know where Chris had stuff printed?
Is it all, so?
They might not still have the
I
file.
think they.
Well, if they did it in a minute, then.
No, he did not.
Okay.
I think he was sent away.
Oh,
Online.
okay. Oh, okay.
So we'll deal with that.
No, we can
But it's fine.
recreate that.
You know,
Yeah.
they have an account with them anyway.
Yeah, I'll see if I can maybe,
It'll be like a combination, you know, the new images for my mom and maybe a new image of the building. And then do exactly the inside, because the
Yeah.
inside does need to change.
Nope.
well, okay, the only way we're gonna print this is to scan.
I know, but we can scan the inside and just put
Oh,
a
and
new,
then-
and then create a new front for it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we could, that's actually, yeah, we could do
Because
that.
that's not that hard, it's just,
But I don't think we want to try to scramble to get it done by June 30th, do we, or can someone take care of that?
is it June 30th because of the money?
The money has to be
Spend-
Spent by then?
spent, you have the bills into Eileen, not long after the 30th.
Just-
because-
I would just give,
I mean, we can worry about it maybe next year.
Let me look at these, see
Well,
if
next
it's
year,
worth
then
replacing.
guaranteed there for next year, that's easy.
Yeah.
You know, if you think you've got 100 or so left of them for the season, then if the pressure's not on, then we can make
Yeah.
it.
Well, this is stacking up like this is.
Okay, I would like to have the bushes and take a new picture of them.
yeah, I know, Fred has done it in the past, but I don't know. If
I mean, I would come over here with my lockers.
No, you gotta do it, you gotta do it.
I know, my grandpa was a landscaper, I know, cut inside, don't do holes.
No.
Really?
Well, more than that, you can't get too far in and open any branches that have leaves.
You can cut that thing down to the ground and it'll grow back in 4 years.
Well, actually, that's
Well, I don't
probably
think
true.
we want to go
I transplanted two of them, and
I'm just saying,
the
I'm
root
like-
ball is a couple of sticks.
Yeah, it's
with
all-
no dirt on it,
Those
and
things,
they're about 12 feet tall.
I don't know, Fred has talked about it, but I don't know if it's okay with everyone if he does it or not, so.
it's just so massive.
clip.
I wanna see the doors.
Yeah.
That's my whole thing.
Decision to
You
trim
wanna
them
see
now.
cuteness of the
We'll
doors.
have flowers next year.
Yeah, you have to trim them not that long after the blossoms
Right,
die,
yeah.
because it's gotta make its new
It
blooms.
sets, yeah.
I'll ask him tonight.
Yeah, it'd be okay with me.
I'll
If
ask
he
him.
wants to do it.
You'll have to, can you get rid of the stuff? You
What's
know,
that?
what-
Do you have a place to pile up some?
Oh, yeah,
debris?
rubber,
All right,
yeah,
well,
I'll,
we
just,
can
all
do
you gotta
it,
do
not
is
take it
leave
home.
just leave it there in the pile, I'll bring my trailer over.
All right, I'll tell him that.
Just let me know.
Okay, so you're gonna take care of trying to get the postcards done?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So we're gonna just let you pick one and go with it?
Well, yeah.
Well,
The actual
Oh, I didn't actually
right?
bring a bunch of them. I'll put them on my phone.
I can send you what things gonna look like before I hit
Yeah,
print.
they're,
And you guys can, vote on it, just if somebody objects.
she tried to copy that one as much as possible, and then she just walked around and took other images.
Yeah,
So like,
they
there's
came out
more.
really nice, they did, yeah, so I'm just saying, so just try to replicate, whichever one kind of replicates that, I guess, would probably be, and then with the last meeting, we talked about having it maybe be sepia toned or something, as Jen said.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not shiny.
Yeah.
So,
so
maybe
not- yeah,
just
a matte.
do a matte finish.
Sepia might look nice, because it would be,
This isn't shiny.
Right.
This is a matte finish.
okay, so are you contacting for the postcards too?
What?
Are you taking care of trying to get the postcards?
Yeah.
So we wanna have them not colored.
Black
She's-
and white?
She said sepia. Do around, maybe can we do half and half?
What's
Is that weird?
a stevia?
It's when it's all browns.
brown and white.
So like basically go grayscale
Old-fashioned,
instead of
old-fashioned.
grayscale.
Oh, with color, okay, so make them look like an antique.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, kinda like that. Hit the bottom picture of the
Yeah.
map behind your head there.
some like that or all like that?
Well, I don't think we need them to be two different kinds.
No,
That was that weird.
Well,
That's- We don't need two different sets of them.
Okay, then all.
All of the posts, it's gonna just be the postcard, make them sepia.
Monotone, or something, whatever.
Yep.
Well, not black and white though.
No.
You see the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that with a lot of my photographs.
I sent them to her just so it'd be a record. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Software.
Yeah.
This,
Right,
I'm
generals.
just gonna put monotone, I know what that is.
Do you, this is, never mind, when you're ready to change the subject.
Before I hit print though, I'm gonna send everybody what I'm planning on printing,
Okay.
so that if I hear screaming coming back at me, I'll stop.
Well, we wanna get the money done, but we don't wanna waste it, so.
Yeah.
We wanna just get it done. We're gonna run out of time, I'm afraid of this, we're gonna run out of time.
Do you think there's a piece of film that we could cover that map? So if somebody wanted to touch and say, this is the
Oh, you
Indian territory.
Some sort of plexiglass or
Like-
something over it,
Yeah, like,
like how this
Yeah.
is.
not plexiglass, but, something.
Nothing that would look good.
Now, well, I'm afraid a lot of
You don't
things
want,
that
you
would
don't want
stay
to
on
take it,
this.
it traps moisture. and gets
Yeah.
up against it.
Yeah,
You better let it breathe.
I would just
I
think,
don't, it's not, I don't know if people trying to touch it.
well, it says, please do not touch.
Well,
Because-
and I don't see people trying to. First of
but I
all,
mean, I
this
think
is-
that they don't want people, I don't know people's fingerprints
Yeah.
or something after we spent all that money to fix it, but.
Maybe we just need to pull the chair a little bit further from the wall to keep people away.
Why fix it if you're gonna, if you're gonna put it
But I
on
mean,
plastic?
I know what you're saying, like,
Yeah.
I was just thinking of something you could roll up, not encase it, but just put it in front. But if that's not,
it's, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna,
Fix.
because the lights, part of the lights in that thing and.
Oh.
But it's a good idea, but I don't know how we're gonna do that, because. I know what you're saying, like that, like it's slide plastic
like
over
a
or something,
shade,
but it's.
Well, that's why I'm wondering something
Yeah,
like
like
plexiglass could just
exactly,
just kind of hang over it, like it's like, yeah.
Little help, so you learn to take it off the photos or something.
Yeah, it's there, but it also just kind of protects.
And you could look through it or point at it.
You know, if it was
Obviously,
hanging pavers here, so I would think that's enough air that would,
I would
create a little
be
bit.
personally, but
Yeah.
I think it's just
We'll do that.
thought, because I saw that.
Or-
do not touch.
yeah.
Well, because I was just afraid the kids, just for the hands all over, and the parents go, don't touch it.
Yeah, no, that's
Little kids, I don't want it.
But I think the parents would just go like this far away and say, see right here, they don't.
Yeah, like, oh, look,
And
there's
what did that
something,
cost us, $800 and something dollars?
museum hands.
I actually took the guys who worked on this thing out of Florida. I told them what it was, they said, I've been working here for, I think he said 18 years or something like that. He says, I weed whack around and I cut the lawn around it, I've never been inside.
oh,
And
really?
they said, I got the key.
That's normal, I mean,
I
you
took
know,
them through getting into our.
that's a normal thing, you know, it's like anything else, you're.
Throw it away.
Okay, so we do that. So what other expenditures do we need? I know we had a list of things going.
So Shannon had that sign I was talking about.
Yeah, the sign, and how much was the quote on that?
I think it was like $6.99.
Yeah, not cheap.
What sign is that?
The balls, you know, the side of the balls. He wanted to get it not wood again, I guess, because it's deteriorating. And he wanted to try to get something that was a little
More like bronze or
More.
something.
sustainable.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word. So he had contacted, I believe, the guy who did it the first time, but I'm not sure, but. So,
What does it look like now? Is it just like a
Wooden
board?
flat kind of thing.
And
hanging.
nothing fancy, no frame around it or anything like that?
it's interesting.
Because they make aluminum, they can do it on aluminum.
Well, he talked to them about it, so
Oh,
he
he's got some.
needs the okay, so we can go through.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we did that at the Indian Hill Reservoir on the trees. We went out and got all the trees came and showed a picture of the leaf, history of the tree, but it's on aluminum, so it's like relatively indestructible.
Yeah.
Sun's not gonna fade it.
Okay, so what
and
else?
then- And then the last thing, and that sign, after talking to the guy enough
Right here.
times, he wants to basically build a new one. So I said, well, I can fix this one up, so I'll just do it myself. So I'm just gonna get some of the roughness off of it, sand it down a little bit, and paint the missing parts of the letters and missing, because we're gonna make it, keep it whole. And then he told me how to seal it so that it
So it's still like
Last one,
crackles, but
so-
just
so it'll
cleaned up,
look-
yeah.
so it'll look old,
And he and I were talking about putting it
and we put it in the corner.
on that corner.
That's where, oh, it was over there.
No, that's the other one's already out there.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one was in the attic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This is like probably the original one when they first did it over.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's probably 85.
It did used to hang out on this side.
So we were thinking down by the door, like just the opposite side of that one, is that where it
Maybe
used to
above the
be?
electric box or something.
It
Yeah.
did used to hang.
Okay,
There
good,
used to be
so-
one there.
Yeah, but it'll be,
And that was the one
protected.
then probably.
Another reason to put down the bushes.
It'll be protected though from the weather, that's
Good.
with the coating he's told me about.
Yeah.
So that's good, so we'll do, so you're gonna.
So I'm just
take
gonna
care
do it, it doesn't,
Okay.
yeah, it's obvious, but he kind of looked at it and said, geez, I don't want my name on something that we just kind of patch up. He said, the trim looks horrible. I said, no, it looks old. This is historical to me.
Yeah, we don't want it to be, we don't want it to be on steam.
He wanted to make a new side, I mean, out of this, a new
Yeah.
side.
Yeah,
He said, I'd like to take that trim off and put decent trim on it. No, he said,
Just painted it down.
Right, I think so too.
I don't even think I've ever painted, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a dry brush effect. So I'm gonna seal it, protect it, but it'll still look old. And in places where the letters are peeling off, I'll hand paint those in again with paint. So that you can read it.
yeah, 'cause you don't wanna
But
see.
the rest of the
so-
sign's gonna continue to look old. Yeah, and then if you feel that it's really rough, and I think if I carefully take that and not sandpaper, but a fine steel wool, I'll break those little pieces off, and then we'll seal it.
Okay.
We'll seal in the holes.
Okay, so we've gone through pretty much everything we needed to spend money funds, unless somebody can think of something else we
Did you
need.
get the other screens?
The screens was the only thing I was thinking
Did
of.
you get the screens?
Not yet.
shades for that side?
I haven't been able to find the shades, because we want something like this. And they, where I bought these, they don't carry the brand anymore. But, yeah, and then I've got the screens, and I've got a floor fan, and I got a double fan, window fan. So it's,
It's a
you can
reversible.
run it either way, it's reversible, you can run it either way.
Or upstairs?
For one of these ones.
Just
For
to
you.
keep
Well, you put them, yeah, just put them in the window.
Have we opened the window upstairs?
No,
No, we've never done that.
Oh, we put in, there's
stick.
one of those screens, a rain screen.
Oh, yeah, that one. It's still be up there.
All right.
The metal, it's in one of the metal
Yeah.
slabs,
It's
vented.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's,
I'll get
yeah,
Fred.
this would be, this,
When he looks at the,
you know, the window,
out of
would
the
be all
lights.
the same, probably fairly stable.
Okay, so we're getting
I think we're using that.
printing done, the postcards done, the brochures redone, the sign for falls,
Looking at.
What is it?
It's a lot of text on that thing.
How come I don't know it, sorry.
It's like right at the waterfall, so you're probably always driving, trying not to crash.
It's on this-
So it's, you know.
it's on the side, it's right after like Manta.
Yeah.
When you're heading towards the highway, it's not the other way, so you'd have to like,
You have to like rubberneck to see it, and it's, you know, you're trying not to crash as that.
So, 250, 250, and we're down to,
You know, it's like
How about
good
the
shape.
map, how about
right across
the
from the river.
map, the visitors guide there or whatever it is? We have-
Map?
We have plenty of
well, we got a
those.
lot of those.
yes, they're over in the auxiliary
Closet.
storage area,
Oh,
you know, across the highway.
Oh, yes,
all right.
the climate controlled.
Anytime you wanna come over and fold some here, I'll.
Well, bring some over,
Yeah,
because I had visitors last week,
Oh,
so.
What
And
about
I planted and I just I watered and mulched. So we need people to bring like a couple of gallons of water
To water the stuff.
Just water in front of the monument.
Okay.
Oh,
When everybody, if everybody does on the weekends, it should, they are drought resistant. I've already lost a couple. I think they weed whacked somebody, but, yeah, so. It was,
The monument looks nice, the flags too look nice, the upper green.
don't they?
They do, they look nice.
I gotta contact the Upper Green Committee and see if everybody noticed, because the flags all around the
Oh,
green.
yes, yeah, you know who did that?
Who?
The Byfield Flag Company.
There's a Byfield flag company.
It's like an organization.
Oh.
Did it. They-
I was excited thinking there was somebody like making flags.
They had flags left over from what they always put flags in Byfield.
One
Right,
person
and they
does
had
that.
some left over, so they came over and what's his name, Tony Matthews did it. He's on that group,
When he was on
and he was on the Upper
the
Green
Upper
Committee.
Green Committee.
Cool.
So we thought maybe it was the Upper Green Committee that did it, and he said, no, it was the Byfield Flag Company.
So did I, so that we need to know that, I think.
Yeah.
That should be
Yeah.
posted somewhere.
It was cute when they had the little memorial day parade and everything was all.
Yeah,
And one guy,
that was one of the things that they recommended, that group, the Upper Green
Mhm.
Committee there, and lo and behold, they came.
Fantastic.
should see
What
if,
about that?
Maybe
What
we
about-
could, hand them out some of the, one of the bronze coins for the 2350 or something.
Oh.
Do they take care?
I don't know.
I can ask Tony.
Right?
What about that first settlement thing,
The long, which one? The map?
where the first settlement, where the settlement was, do we have?
You have those, right?
we're talking about the names, the big.
No, the plot,
Oh, yeah, we got one of those,
we do?
I think so, here,
We were,
oh,
unless
really?
we had a real, unless we.
You're talking about the 1635 map, yeah. I'll check before I print.
Yeah.
See, I thought we had a lot of those.
They're not in the back home.
It's,
I
I think
thought
they're
we-
right here.
I thought we ran out of
I
them,
thought we were pretty low.
but unless they're in Lon's closet and you can talk about them.
Keep me
They should be.
All right, so
See it on the wall. In the hall. Oh,
I'm open for yours. I gave them the list.
Yeah.
Cause I had one at home.
Yeah.
All the settlers. It's not just the ones on the monument.
No.
I believe it's all the settlers.
It is.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, that's good news to have.
yeah, and to let you know that, people whose names are on the monument
Yeah,
are not all of the first settlers. They're all of the first settlers' relatives who contributed to the statue.
oh, I would have that, that's a good
I'll
one.
check it.
Just
So
the
if
people that
if
contributed to the
someone's name
statue.
isn't on there, it's because their family either wasn't contacted, couldn't be reached or whatever, and didn't.
So there's like no offense.
That might be a good thing to frame and put up somewhere. So if somebody asks, like, I believe my relative was a first settler, and he's not on the list. He's not
Say,
on the
Well, that's what
Say,
he's gonna reprint them, we have a whole list, and people can just take.
just take.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like legal size, like.
Cemetery,
it's not
right?
as big as the thing.
Is it for the cemetery?
No,
Okay. I'm trying to imagine what it looks like.
it's just a list, literally, it's just
The list of
columns
names.
with list of names.
Okay.
And he's still got it. Okay, so is there anything else that we talked about before or anybody thought of since that we might need to get printed? I think we're gonna hit budget now, but that's all right because then we can start on this year's strategy.
Right.
If we need more things printed.
Okay.
So it's big
That's pretty good.
percentages. You can do that. Okay, Lon,
You're right.
I know, it's great.
It's about 3.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Well, there's like pizzas.
Careful now.
Yeah, oh, jeez, yeah, don't hit that and don't fall over it, either way. This is the stove.
Oh, what do we charge for this?
Yeah, that, we don't, we can't charge anything for
Oh, what's the donation?
whatever people give us.
Yeah.
Suggested donation $1. Things have gone up.
Yeah, printing.
Okay, you good?
I'd say at least 2.
Yeah.
I'd say 3, actually.
Lumber.
I would go with 3.
All right, let's keep moving.
Well, go ahead.
I don't want to keep everybody get too busy.
Alright, let's do it.
All right, so are we all done with suggestions and thoughts of money?
Yep.
Okay, so would someone make a
Motion?
motion
I make a motion
to accept?
accept those printings.
Okay,
Except what's been discussed.
Yeah.
Right.
All printed, yeah.
to extend as
I'll make a motion.
discussed.
Okay.
Second, so I hear a second?
I second that.
Oh, there you go.
All in favor? Aye. Okay, then we're good with that. That was like the biggest thing we needed to really deal with. Now Nancy took pictures of,
You
or,
wanna do the website report?
oh, we can do that, yes. I just wanted to, in case you want to get on.
You're nice.
I got the pictures.
Nancy took pictures of one,
They're not very
the
good.
Marsh Ave house.
It's 7 Marsh Avenue, the property has been sold. He's going to subdivide the lot into possibly 3 or 4. But this is the house that it came up the Parker River from Grape Island.
I've seen that picture.
I showed you, I showed
Yeah.
you before.
Yeah.
I know, but anyway, Fred took some pictures and of the house. They're not very good, but once he gets, the owner gets the brush cleared out, he probably will let Fred back in to get other pictures.
Just nice.
We can't take pictures inside because it's been trashed.
Oh, yeah. Just like spray paint and stuff and craziness.
People, there are rumors that the owner had, the previous owner had money stashed in cheap. So people went in
And like ripped out things
Is
and
that
stuff.
from the blood family?
Yeah, it's
I
a
didn't know that.
That's
Took
awful.
everything out of the closets, it's a mess.
Oh,
It's
that's
a
horrible.
mess. Mess, but this is,
That's, oh, that's,
huh?
no, I think we should go to securities.
Okay,
With
how
the
much is
motion,
that?
motion.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do,
Yeah.
leave the farm up here.
Somebody have these for us, Nancy?
Yeah. Yes, I think I gave some before, but anyway.
Well, I told something before, but I don't
I
remember
gave
seeing
them, I
that.
gave them to Carolyn, and she was gonna put them in the file cabinet in the library.
Maybe they are.
If this thing.
But anyway,
Oh, yeah, you know what, I'll email.
They'll just take them to smash through a window and that's it.
probably, but we don't know.
They keep the rain here.
Yep.
Anyone?
Anyone go pull up through a window?
This is the
Don't think we
last
need an
one.
insider. That's
Yeah,
good.
we know that works.
Fred thought maybe the Ipswich Historical
Well, we've got.
Society or.
Well, there's nothing legal, there's,
See, because it came from Ipswich. But anyway.
Thank you so much. I'll make sure that we have these. Unless you wanna I can scan them, you can scan them on the, I can scan them on my scanner.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna load it,
It
Town
does.
Hall's got a
on
scanner
Drive
too.
or whatever you.
Town Hall has a scanner too.
Well, they have photocopiers that scan.
Yeah, oh,
And the thing that Tammy was talking about before is the thing that you went with, I forget who now. Sue.
Yes, yeah.
To go to the, in the trailer,
We did.
and the thing is like, one,
Yes.
because it will print plans.
Yeah.
Right, yes, it's
So,
smaller.
That's the plotter, which she thinks is a scanner
It's
and
not quite
costs
the same. I mean, it might scan.
thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
But you can put the sheets on and, and then download them to a thumb drive or whatever. But all the copiers in the office scan.
Okay.
So the same way mine does, my
Right,
printer
yeah.
scans, except that the capability, of course, of doing ledger size, which is the biggest paper you can normally buy.
Yeah.
But, okay, so we're good with that, so I'll try to, get these scanned.
Once the brush and growth is taken out, we'll see if we can get better photos.
How did you take these with the digital camera?
Just my little
With a film?
PhD camera,
With a film?
PhD, push here dummy.
Okay, but what about what does it produce, a file?
No, just.
Real
Yeah.
film.
On a little disc.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, then you, instead of scanning, you just never save the files.
I don't think I can, I don't think I can.
Oh, okay.
I think
She doesn't have very good connections.
it'd be
Oh,
too
yeah.
big to send.
Yeah, the files are big. Or can you burn a disc?
I could burn a disc,
That's
probably.
not the way to do it.
Well, it'd be, you get a better picture than you would.
Yeah.
Yes, because it'll have the resolution of your photograph,
I think those
rather
are
than the
fine.
resolution of the scan.
They're fine enough.
We're not doing anything
No,
with
no,
them.
yeah.
Because you can
Wanna
also
ask
tell
them.
me when.
If you're scanning it
when
for
done, and I
digital
can come by with my camera
Yeah.
too.
She has digital copies.
Is it a digital copy you got?
Yeah. If it's
She's
on,
got
if it's on,
original
yeah.
on a tape, and she can put it on.
I can put it on a disc or whatever.
Did you get it as a disc?
No,
What did it come out as?
it came on my little
Yeah.
thingy that just goes in the camera.
Okay,
Chip.
sure, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So that's the digital file, so to speak.
Yeah.
So they just need to get uploaded from that.
Yeah.
To be digitally.
What's the difference? Why do you need, why?
Ask the master.
Is it
We like to have, yeah, resolution, we just wanna have good copies.
It has to do with the pixelation size of the pictures as opposed to, see, he can't take this picture and scan it and get it.
Well, I know that,
See,
because that's a copy of a photo, but those are photos. I don't understand why you need all that stuff.
It's a
She
technical
must have
thing.
saved it,
Yeah, we just wanna have.
it's somewhere beside her envelope,
But I
I
think,
think that's what she wants.
is that, I mean, so you're telling me we can't just scan these
Of
photos
course she can.
and have the photos?
Is
You
that,
can do both if you want,
No,
yeah.
that's.
I'm just saying, if they're digital, I make them.
I think that's.
Because
Apparently they're not.
It's not, it's
Apparently,
a chip in the
it's a
ball.
chip.
It's a chip
Yeah.
in the ball. Yeah, so leave them alone.
I'd rather, I mean, realistically, I'd rather take better pictures when the bushes are down. So like, if they're cutting the bushes down in the next month or so,
Who knows?
yeah.
I don't know how much permission the guy is going to give, we're neighbors, so I don't know that, you know what I mean?
Well, tell him that you're doing it.
Yeah.
I told him that, he knows the historical commission is involved with this. And.
So we just want to document
The
it before we
historical
take it down.
commission is going to have to approve the DD,
Yeah, we'll slow down his demo. Let us take the photos.
Okay, that's great. That's great, thank you, Nancy.
Alright, website.
Okay, I just wanted to get that in case Nancy doesn't want to say.
Oh, I get it.
Because this is actually Nancy's last meeting officially.
Sad face.
And you're not gonna come anymore just to help?
I've been here 10 years.
Has he, really, 10 years?
Seems like
I missed your wisdom.
But I have looked up, and this is very important actually, and I'm not being facetious. I looked up from something I got from Chris Kelly, asking about associates, because I had read it somewhere, and I'm like, and he said, and I quote, "Associates of the Historical Commission, at the Commission's discretion, the Commission may adopt procedures to allow for associates. The associates attend Commission meetings, often participate in discussions and assist with tasks. They're just not voting and are not counted as quorum in the quorum. Associate status is perfect for individuals interested in the work of the local historical commission, like the schoolhouse, but not ready to formally commit to an appointment. So it's an official thing, and we've had them before, so we've obviously adopted the procedure before I even came on board, and you also, because we both started as associates.
Mhm.
So therefore, I am putting forth a motion that we, well, I can't, I'm not supposed to make.
Continue
So-
having associates, like how would you say you do it?
Have Nancy,
Yes.
as associate, so make a motion, please,
Do you
somebody.
want you to
It's not too different from what you're doing now.
How is it? She's like, I'm out.
Because this makes you an official part still of the commission to work in a schoolhouse in case there's any question about liability.
Well, now, this is an iffy thing because I wrote a letter to the,
And says you no longer wanted your
Official
term
title. Yeah.
as an alternate.
an associate. And I said an associate, and I got a message back.
There is no associate.
There is no associate.
I know, and I've cleared them up because I sent that back to them.
All right, well, I'll be an associate, but I'm not associate.
That's quite all right.
So someone make a motion that Nancy becomes an associate so she can assist us with the schoolhouse
I would like to
in
make
any
that.
research
I would like to
that we
make a
might need.
motion to have Nancy as an associate, so that she can carry on the good work she's been doing all already.
And I'll second it.
And I'm pleased that there's a position that fits you so well.
All in favor?
Aye.
One opposed.
Fred?
Or before you leave,
Let's get Fred in here so we can cut the food out.
why am I thinking, one of the emails where we were gonna discuss the photos on May's house for the website? Did I read that wrong, or was it,
I don't know.
When you're saying May's house, are you talking the Atkinson house?
Yeah.
Okay, don't confuse me with
I'm
multiple
sorry, because
terms.
I thought maybe I got mixed up with the,
No,
house.
Because I was looking at the old unfinished business
Yeah,
there.
which is like
And what
1,000
I
pages.
did is, in case anybody noticed, I decided to make it like logical, so schoolhouse items. So if people go, oh yeah, when I get on next time, it's a good time to start doing that. Miscellaneous things that we wanna get done, which are not actually schoolhouse. And the back is possible future events.
Oh,
So this way, we can tick off as things get done off the front sheet. And I don't know when we're gonna be having events, but it was on
you
there.
say it's email with my insurance.
I have a first.
I thought I had her phone number, and I didn't. And so I thought I had Bert's messaging information on this, but I and I could just go knock on the door. But I wanna,
This is this phone.
before we put the Atkinson house on the website,
Yep.
I think I ought to show her what we're,
Just the pictures of it.
show the pictures and get a written permission.
Even though they no longer own the house.
Oh,
They don't
that's
own
true.
the house.
They sold it officially?
Yeah.
Yeah. So would I have to get a little longer?
Yeah.
Why? There, some, I mean,
No, the pictures were taken with permission of the previous owners.
Right, so.
Yeah,
I don't think any of the people are alive that were on our website.
We never had her sign any kind of a way, yeah.
She knew we were gonna put it on the
I know,
website.
but I think if we show her
Yeah,
what we're suggesting for the website, and I think she probably ought to just give us a little permission.
that's fine. I mean, I'm all for,
If it's not, I'll email you, but I think that's.
Okay. I mean, I could just stop in, but I'd rather get the.
I'm all for consent, you know, like, I don't want anybody getting mad because there's like pictures of random stuff.
I would, especially with Sarah, I think it just would be better just to.
Yeah.
And she also told me to stay in touch. What she said, because as she went through all of her mother's things,
That she might have more things to donate or whatever.
yeah, and like the history, because she believed that there was a written history behind the house, stuff like that, or that we could add to it.
Mhm.
So, I've been waiting to hear from her, but I just wanted to, when I do speak to her, okay, just to ask her.
Sure.
Anything else we have with?
Yeah, because I used to see Greg all the time when I was at town hall, but
Right.
I would have asked him, but I didn't want to get involved because I didn't have anything to do with taking that, so.
And I know we've done this before, like a while ago, asking, I believe, the highway department to weed whack that miles.
Stone.
Oh, yeah,
It is
ignore it, yeah,
When May was alive, it was always taken care of,
sure.
but it's just not anymore, really. I
It's
don't
weird
think
where they
it's
like,
much.
they take care of some areas so well and then
I'll
some.
just send another email to James and ask him if they,
Even just a little bit, just so you can see it. A little bit better.
There's another thing, there's the plumber in Stone.
Oh,
There's a,
Who's-
the stone that's on, right over here on Newman Road.
no,
it's on, no, it's
It's
on.
on Highland.
It's on Cliff.
by Tory's,
I toured 100 yards from Tory Lane. And it's all in,
Is that the one in the woods right there?
this
right over
plumber.
here.
It's all cleared.
When they do that.
Don't ask me, but somebody cleared it because I looked twice and I went,
Oh.
Well, that's what, now is
the
that
whole, you
property?
can see that whole
Is it,
stone.
do you know if it's on private
I
property?
have no
I
idea.
was
You guys should know this, not me.
But I never see, I was gonna stop if I saw.
Where is it on the triangle?
No.
No, it's right after, like, it's before you
It's
get to the
after Tory
cemetery.
Oh.
There's like a cut down tree or something right there, and it's like, there's a big open space now.
Yeah, well, it's all.
I mean, I had to go through weeds to take a picture.
Someone asked me if it was on private land, so I just,
I don't know.
I don't know
They'd
either.
have to look at the, plot plans, I guess.
Just knock on the door and the house way in the back and say, is that your land?
and
Well,
also,
it'll show on the things,
It's covered with.
which I have too, so I.
Yeah.
how about the old Emery well that's been exposed by Emery Lane?
Right.
Is that pretty cool? Did you see it?
Yeah, I was with you for time.
Yeah, I don't know what, they're doing there, but it's kind of cool. I've got a old map that kind of shows that well, and where the house used to be. I don't know what's going on there.
Well, somebody was looking for information about the stairs that go to nowhere, and if anybody had photographs of the house on
Yeah.
Facebook,
Right,
so.
but no, I'm talking across the street on it, across the street from there. And the house is saying, oh,
Yeah, but I mean, they were asking about, isn't that the
That
same
house.
property, or was it,
No.
I would assume was originally, no?
I'm not sure, it was, the way the map is, the house was on the other side of the road, the old house.
On the other side of High Road?
No, on the other side of Emerald.
Oh,
You know, see where the well is now?
yeah.
I've got that little blueprint.
The big ice post?
Across from Emerald, yeah, across from the
It would have been on that land?
I've got the old blueprint, it's kind of blueprint.
Yeah.
type of thing. I
Okay,
just
that's
didn't know what was going on.
That's a whole nother discussion.
All right.
I just wondered if anybody knew what was going on in that barn.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
David Pritchard.
It's not.
Hmm?
Okay.
No, it isn't.
That corner right there. Yeah.
Can't be, why did he? What, really?
Ooh.
Okay. Well, somebody ought to clean it up.
Did,
I know. It was nice.
did you ever get a chance to go to one Main Street?
I did
Out
not.
of curiosity? Okay. So,
Where is one Main Street?
You on Main Street?
do you know where,
27.
do you know where the greenhouse is? The greenhouse place there, the.
Yeah, the Byfield greenhouse. Yeah.
It's like across the street, I think.
Really?
It's covered with bushes and shrubs.
Oh, that house. Yeah, that was
It's right on the
it.
boundary.
That's the one that has the tiny little rock wall. It says coming soon. There's a sign on it that says coming
Yeah.
soon. It's totally covered in bushes.
Yeah.
And I drive by and I always go, what's going on in that house? And it looks like there's like a horse farm or something like way in the back. There's like
I
a
don't
tiny
know,
little
it's-
road that
It's
goes.
in the process of being sold and they keep asking us to approve a demolition, but they don't own it yet, so it's kind of difficult.
What was the date on that house that
I guess I never realized that that's an old house, you can tell.
So
The brick wall is amazing.
We'll need to take photos, but you can't see anything, I think, and that's gonna be
Not right now,
is part of our request.
Yeah, well, I definitely want to see pictures inside of that
I
place.
think
That's weird.
Joan Purinton's listed that.
That's near.
Did-
the-
Really?
They've asked her to, if
I
I
don't-
can see the
not
house,
now.
I might be interested in
It's
buying.
already been sold?
No, but it's under
No.
agreement.
It says coming soon, huh?
Oh,
That's
then maybe
interesting.
she can't show it.
No, maybe the subdivision is coming soon.
Nah, well, just past that is Georgetown, and they just took down that 1700s house,
Yeah.
and it's flat, and it's right by your son's house.
Yeah.
And if you drive by, it's,
I was there when they were going in with them, taking chunks of it like this and throwing them in a bin. It was
Oh.
like this. Just gobbled up the house
it's,
and put it in garbage bins.
let's see.
Okay, so.
Okay,
So that's on hold for now anyway, because,
We have to see it, or whatever. right?
well, because they have a demo request on Permit Link, but it's signed by the person who has it under agreement, not by the owner.
Oh,
So
interesting.
they have to buy it
Yeah.
before we can deal with them, and Jenny just explained that to them. So we're gonna at some point have to take photos, as long as we know where it is.
No, I know exactly where it is, that's why I'm
Okay.
trying to pull it up on my phone so you can see
Yeah,
it.
getting to it,
It's getting my phone to do street view real quick.
yeah, it's kind of a really
Okay,
interesting.
well, so let's go backwards now. Do you have any website updates that we might need to know about? this
No,
year?
I do want to know about trying to locate as many like discs and things as we have, so then I can create our cloud and put it all in one location. So then when I start really doing the major updates, then it's like all sourced from one spot, not being like here's here and here.
What are disc scores that you get this?
Well, like if we have
Like a
things,
CD, a-
yeah, like anything. If we
Oh.
have like images.
Okay, images.
And then Yeah, so then when we finally do create our new cloud storage, I'm gonna wanna like upload them all to that one spot, so then we're all sourcing from the same location. Did he have anything to say to you when you were talking about it with Matt? He just basically was like, how much space?
Well, when I went to get the camera, I asked him about cloud, because
Yeah.
I didn't see that if you had gotten any answers, so I figured, well, I had it right there, I asked him.
Sure.
And he said that in order for him to know if there's enough cloud storage available, like say, the historical commission needs to know how much space we need.
So
So
at
he-
this point, yeah.
So the
okay.
question was, like, you know, if you get, like thumb drives and it says it takes 3 meg or
Yeah,
whatever.
we need like a gigabyte or
How
like a
much?
terabyte. You're like, what's like real big? Like 1 terabyte would be more than enough
Well, but
for us.
more than enough for-
You know what I mean? Like, let's do like a number
But
that's
I don't know what's available, so.
Well, right.
So you wanna probably still touch base with them.
100%, but that's also kind of like, what do we have that I need to then, like I don't even know what we have to be able to say, we need X amount of space, it's my kind of.
Yeah, well, we're gonna probably have to get like more, like, get photographs scanned onto a disc.
Right, well, that's why if you have images, it's like, you already have them on a disk, it'd be easier just to transfer.
And just a general comment,
Yeah.
With all this ransomware going on, we should maintain our own backup,
Oh, no, 100%.
because I don't necessarily trust these town software.
Yeah, that might be worth something for us to buy, is to buy a, like, terabyte hard disk or drive.
Keep it in a safety deposit box.
And then we'll just be like, here, you take it and download everything that you have, and then I do everything that I have, and you might have some, and then we all download it and then bring it to your house, you transfer all your pictures onto it, and then that's when we say, right, this, now we know we have X amount, and then we need to put
Actually,
this.
you could divide it up into under our name.
That's what I mean, these are Lon's photos, these are so-and-so's photos, and
Then
then
Jan, I can run over by a bus jam, and have to sit there and try and talk to.
Piece it all
Let
together.
my computer
Well,
pick
really, it
up
can be-
passwords.
I mean, something like that, I mean, a terabyte, it can't be more than $100, I can't even imagine that that's even that much money nowadays,
Yeah.
and, you know, other than that, cause it's like, I'm sure there's everything's piecemeal, there's
I
like
think-
images
I
everywhere.
think 300 gigabytes, the last one I bought was 300 gigabytes and it was $35.
Right,
Yeah.
well, images take up a lot of space, so that's my only
Okay.
concern about not having enough.
But when you start talking Kara, you're talking about a lot of space.
No, I know, that's why I picked that
Right.
number. I was like, let's go big,
That's
and
what it is.
this.
Yeah, I think the town.
Okay,
I think want to borrow that much.
We have photos and things like that, we should try to send them on a disc.
Yeah, exactly, so just if we all kind of collect all those images, whatever
I
it
think
is.
I have
Why don't you just drag, just drag that over,
Right.
so it's historic.
You probably already
And
have
it's,
one.
and it's got 30 software.
Yeah.
Reports,
Yeah.
all my, reports, everything in town.
We put all that.
I'm somebody,
Those are my precious, yeah, we don't. But yeah, I think that would be our smartest step one, because then it's like, once we have the cloud space, I need to then upload everything, and so then it's kind of like, I would need to collect all the things at that point.
And like on a quarterly basis, I could give you a flash drive.
Yeah, exactly.
With that
These are all
folder
there.
in, with that folder in, and
We just
it's
upload
up
it,
to, you know, it's up to you for that.
Yeah, and then it's easy to sort, because like once you do the website, it's like you want to be sourcing from one spot, you don't want to be sourcing from one.
Yeah. Well, I think you replace that with folder.
Exactly.
Okay, so we'll all gonna try to do, like, get CD, well, I have some at the moment.
I've got some,
I think
yeah.
I've got 4 or 5
One day
anyways.
flash drive.
Yeah. Would you want a flash drive or CD?
Either one, doesn't matter to me, I just think that we should, if, of things we're buying, I think we should,
Well, I mean, I have them,
yeah,
so.
don't, yeah, just collect them.
Plain,
I
they can be,
bought
I'm
flash
trying
drives.
to use CDs.
Okay.
I bought flash drives.
So,
For your flash.
for us.
Yes, those gold.
Did you get that?
Give in.
You know, I've got them in my
So I
closet.
never got the break.
He's gonna miss a switch, I mean, we
So
can
that's-
pass those out to everybody and they can just upload all the pictures to it.
And I literally did, they're into his closet.
I am, it's amazing.
Where would I put them here? Yes, over here.
You might look at a meeting and say, here's one for you, here's one for you, so we can upload stuff on them.
Okay, well, I didn't know anybody was uploading stuff.
This is new, this is new discussion.
They're sitting in the box.
Protecting them. We didn't put them, I thought we put some back in there.
Well, it said buy, it didn't say distribute.
But yes, I don't care which way, like if it's easy for you to put them on discs, put them on discs. It doesn't matter to me, as long as you get it, yeah. Keep it simple and then just collect all of our images.
Okay,
I'll bring flash drives next
anything else
week.
about reason? Ladies?
And I saw some errors and I need to fix on the website.
Yeah, I missed it, I did when I gave you the updates.
Okay.
But, and I noticed it was on here, and I looked, and it wasn't fixed, well, my bad, I forgot to take that.
I already started, so I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get home.
Yeah, and then you're gonna, so these 2 things are you,
Yep.
and they will be January first, things are already ticking this stuff. So we're getting the balls thing done, the website thing fixed. Rebecca's gonna talk to Matt about saving things on the cloud. I need to get this signed for the historic district finished. The grant request. Oh, we're in before. And then the rest of these things, so, and Eva can talk about the scenic byway the next meeting. And then, so the other things were, you know, we've talked about, and they just, like everybody else, they just kind of fall off the wagon. So, I mean, I'm just bad, my name's on a couple of things too, so. And then the next thing we need to try to do is, it would be nice if this building was on the historic registry, and it's not. Oh, yeah, it's not really amazing. Okay, so, is there anything unfinished that that somebody says, oh, I was gonna, and I forgot, so I can put on this list, or?
You put line, talking through, I was just out there 2 days ago.
Oh,
Having the pumpkin house, get copies of that folder.
yeah,
Seen it like 5 times since I don't remember to do it, but put that on the list.
it's on the list.
No, I thought you were gonna move it on to another one.
No, it's just the list,
Okay,
unfinished
okay,
business, yeah,
okay.
that's why your name's on it, because
Yeah.
2 years ago, 3 years ago, you told me you were gonna take care of
I did.
Is there anything else that anyone knows that we need to discuss?
We talked about that for 3 years, that's it, no more.
But, you know, my husband's kind of tired of having good.
What does anybody think about requesting money to replace the security system in here? I'm worried about it since the Spencer,
Spence, yes,
got broken into. What I want is a motion detector. What we have right now is kind of useless unless somebody kicks the door down, the alarm will go off. If they kick a window down or come in any other way, no problem either. But if they actually break the contact, which they need a key to either do or break it down,
I think you have to.
I think we should.
Talk with the police about it.
What type, I mean, like, what type of thing are you thinking? Just like some sort of like,
Simple,
do
cheap
you need
thing.
wireless for that kind of stuff though?
It's what's all wireless and.
No, but I mean, do you need internet? There's no internet here.
No, I just set up this one. That
Okay.
scared the
Just do
Jesus out of me.
Just,
Yeah, I just look into, find out.
Just a motion detector.
Yeah,
You can't, I'm not talking about taking everyone.
no, but just like put something in a corner and,
Yeah, and then we'll hook it up in the same, because this thing doesn't do any good.
no.
The only way to
let's
break
put
that
that on
contact is to break
video.
the door.
Do you wanna put that in video so we can watch it now?
Sure.
tell us where we're gonna put it, yeah.
I just thought of that when we were talking about.
That's
No, I'm all for a
nobody-
motion detector, just, you know,
Yeah, go.
Motion detectors.
yeah.
I'll be checking into that, for next year.
And if it, well, because I don't think that the historical department should, should that be part of our budget as?
Well, that's what I was saying, well, let's check and add it to
Security.
this.
That's why I'm saying, ask the police.
Yeah,
Would that be considered under their,
I will
Umbrella?
go start with Tracy.
It's a, yeah, it's not right
Yeah,
now.
I'm not talking about taking it out of our budget, I'm not gonna do
I
it.
think it just is.
One way or another, talk to the police, talk to Tracy, have the
okay.
town pay for it, I'll pay for it.
No, you won't.
No.
I mean,
Look at it, right,
it's just, we're talking like $100, you know?
Yeah,
We'll put that in.
no, I think you should, and well, you know, you're gonna have to tell the police that it's there.
Well, of course,
So I would start with the police and say, how do we go about
yeah,
it? And, you know,
That sounds reasonable.
sounds good.
So you wanna,
Yeah, everybody agrees,
Yeah.
That's all I was
So
asking.
I make a
I'll
motion that
do
you
it.
look into a better security system with motion detection.
And I'll say that.
I just envisioning somebody breaking in and then tossing a
all in
match.
favor?
Yeah, it's not
Aye.
Right. With you next door, I can do it.
we don't want anybody,
Well, the fire would break.
rioting in our
Really
house
good.
here.
Well, because we don't want to just have somebody just come in like they did and just do vandalism. I mean,
Yeah,
Is that what happened down the street?
they said, well, they stole money and something else, but I mean,
Eggs.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like,
They took-
Teenagers?
yeah.
I don't know, but I mean,
but even with the vandalism that the porta potty had last year, you know, if they're already gonna, if they're gonna, if, it should be better protected. Because if you got somebody rooming in the porta potty right next door,
It's easy to
it's
come over
very
here and
easy
do
to
something.
come over, right?
I'm surprised.
how much is the porta potty a month?
30, a month, a week it's $35.50. So it's gone up from 24 to 30 to 35.
$35.50.
$35.50 a week. Well, it was a little bit, the next one was a little bit more than that, but it's gone up for 2 reasons.
it is
They
roomier
clean
and
it more
I
often.
Yeah, it's a nice toilet.
it's roomier.
It's bigger,
It
They clean
is.
it more often.
Yeah.
And
Listen, I didn't see.
there's a shortage of it.
Is there really?
This one came off the truck.
I heard
We
there
had
was
to
a
wait till
shortage.
there's a shortage of it.
I heard that.
Well, it's because there was such a high demand from, because like everybody's bathrooms were shut down, so.
But
like,
everybody's,
porta potties
everybody's
were-
doing construction. There's all these construction sites.
That's good.
Yeah, the price of wood is quadrupled.
$9 for 2 by 4.
Yeah, don't build anything. like that.
$9.25 for 1 2 by 4.
Makes me really mad I had a closet plan for my house.
Okay, so I obviously sent an email and the DPW and they're already at it, so that's good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Well, I got that little gold thing on the top. All you have to do is like this and it's pulled off. Remind me to take it off and put it in here tonight.
Is that it's like a ball?
It's a ball.
Because they have, they have those lights, the security lights that you can drop under that ball.
Oh, yeah.
And so the light just comes right off in there instead of having to attach it.
That's what we need.
With the sword.
Motion,
Yeah.
motion
No, it's for the
No,
flag.
it's just, it sits on the top and shines down
Solar,
rather than the bottom shining
is
up.
it solar?
Yeah.
Oh, that's real.
That makes more sense because then it's actually
Well,
closer to.
the problem with that is, well, I guess it might not be a problem, if we leave it up all year. Is that we need a cherry picker to take it down.
Well, when they put that pole back up, they should, there must be, were there bolts in it to make it?
On the
Yeah,
bottom, there's two
it's a
bolts,
big
top and
heavy-
bottom. You take the bottom
it's
out and then
like
it
a
rotates around the top. Like that, and then so that puts it down, and then they can put it back up. They've got the flags and they've got our.
I know Fred was here when
All
they
right.
did it, and he said, and the guy was gonna, he said, you better watch out, 'cause that's gonna be heavy.
Oh, was he here when they lowered it? Yeah. Well, you
So
know.
he was there with them.
Knock your teeth out.
Anyway,
It's in pretty good shape.
yeah.
No, it's in really good shape. The top, I hope they do something to put a primer on it. The top collects water, and when it runs down the side, the wood is beginning to look like the wood out here. And I hope they paint it. Maybe I should-
Well, ask them, while they're working on it, you'll be over here when they're working on
Yeah,
it.
probably.
Ask them about the windows.
We talked about the windows, yeah, and they said, yeah, they really needed that.
Well, they said.
And then they said, well, it wasn't primed, they painted it,
Yeah,
they
you can
painted,
tell.
they painted the acrylic over raw wood. That's, basically ancient wood. And so I can pick up a piece that's loose and I go just and pull off 6 inches of paint. And
Yeah.
just pull the whole thing
It's
off.
funny because then like one section over, it's like perfectly off there well, but then like one section, like an inch later, it's, you
Yeah.
can't remember.
You gotta paint it primed. The primer will soak in and it'll.
Yeah.
We should do something with that door too.
No, this is the one.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see through it, yeah, I finished it last year.
All three of
I
them.
patched all 3 of them, two
Are you talking
years
about
ago.
the panels or the whole?
Yeah,
I wanted to get some boat
Bill.
stuff they use for
Fondo.
boats and stuff.
yeah, I used a caulk, which is very
Gorilla
good.
glue, gorilla glue.
Gorilla glue.
Flex seal.
Yeah, there you go.
It doesn't need, it needs filler. It
I
needs
have
filler.
a flex seal at home.
Yeah, why don't they use that?
I'm a
Needs
wood
filler.
glue.
But it doesn't need glue, it needs filler.
Well, wood glue, wood fella.
Wood filler, yeah, I mean.
Well, we can whack it out. I can do all this stuff in the
But
car.
all the equipment for that is around the corner, I caulked it up and then I caulk paint in dark green.
Yeah.
To match the color, I had to put black into the green.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I had to add black paint to the green.
I like the dark.
As long as you're gonna match it.
Well,
Why does it say tree?
We try not to ask questions we don't know the answers to.
No, that we don't know that answer.
I think it came from someplace else.
Okay,
Just
because I was like, there's no other number, and it
Did
just
you notice
maybe.
there's a line straight down the middle of the schoolhouse here, the floor?
Oh,
This
One of
this
it's
wall
original.
is a sliding door.
This is when it was part of the DPW, the war, a little bit
Oh.
damaged, but there was a schoolhouse salvage in, I think it was in Salisbury, but I think it came from Newburyport, maybe, schoolhouse. So they replaced the boards with the same date. What
Yes,
was?
like accurately
Because this was
aged
done
wine.
for the bicentennial
I got you.
of the country bicentennial, not Newbury's bicentennial.
This whole wall was slid, it was a sliding door. So from here it slid all the way over to here.
So this wall had
And then half the roof,
And then-
you could drive it.
And that's why there's a difference between the chocolate woods, because they had to replace those two.
That also makes sense.
Okay, is there anything else that anybody thinks we need to discuss this evening or to talk about or think about for the next time?
Do you think I should go and see Matt, like, at the town hall, or do you think it's easy just?
Yeah, I have to give it to you.
You wanna do that? Do that.
All right, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
I have a motion to adjourn.
A second.
It's 8:20.
That would have been our fastest, most efficient. Well, yes.
Awesome, thank you all.
Oh, you know what, we did not adjust the schedule.
Well, no,
Oh, that's not.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's just us.